I am very much against um, using the term white privilege because I used to be a refugee and I'm a white immigrant, and I can say with absolute conviction that that phrase is bullshit. My parents were highly educated, and they didn't get their rightful jobs in the United States because immigrants are worthless all across the world. Immigrants are treated like they're trash. For example, my mom used to be a civil lawyer in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Um, she came to the United States. She didn't get her job, right? She worked as a waitress. She worked as a cleaner. She worked as a babysitter until she found a job in a bank. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of those jobs, but she didn't go through the entire educational system in the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina to work, like cleaning people's houses and scrubbing floors. Does that make sense to you? My father used to be a mechanical engineer in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but because he was shot in his leg, in his ankle specifically, by a Serbian Chetnik sniper, then his life turned, upside down, and he worked as a factory worker. He also worked on Woodward Avenue in Detroit with as a security guard with gangsters, drug dealers, and prostitutes surrounding him every day, every single day, right? So he was terrified of getting killed, right? While some other mechanical engineer can take his family on a vacation and enjoy life. Because my father was shot in his ankle by a sniper, okay? So it irritates me how immigrants are treated, because it's not just my family. Like migrants are treated like crap, right? And people that Ukrainians and like Mexicans, do you think it's easy for Mexicans to cross through the Rio Grande into the United States? Do you think they're treated with respect? Huh? Do you think that? No, they're not. They're treated like they are inferior human beings. That's the way my family was treated. If you don't have the passport that is required in that country, right? You're screwed, because when the Bosnian genocide was occurring, our passport, like it was useless because people didn't recognize Bosnia and Herzegovina as a valid country, right? So what the fuck do you do, huh? Where do you go to live? Are you supposed to just like die? I mean, is that the way it works? No, I really want explanations as to how it works, because innocent people suffer due to bureaucratic bullshit. You got that? And maybe some of you watching this video have gone through the exact same thing I'm talking about. Your passports aren't valid. Your degrees are not valid. It doesn't matter whether you have a high school diploma, college degree. You could have a master's degree, PhD. It doesn't matter. I've known Bosnians that had like 2 PhDs and they were scrubbing floors in the United States. I mean, hello. I've met people like that weren't Bosnians. They were like doctors, and I don't mean like a PhD, like a doctor, a medical doctor. They can't find a job because they have a foreign name. There's discrimination in that all across the world. If your name doesn't sound like the name of the country in which you're living, you're screwed. And if you speak with a tiny accent, if they detect anything that you are foreign, you're also screwed. and you don't get equal treatment and you don't get an equal paycheck as the next guy, you know? And my parents, even at their jobs, and even me in school, my treatment, or the treatment I received, was atrocious. I mean, people were like terrible. They were like wolves, like, you know, waiting to chew your skin. That was the treatment, because they didn't like the idea of a smart immigrant. You know, immigrants aren't allowed to be smart because socially, immigrants are how would I put this? They're socially recognized as an inferior breed of people. You know, even though if all the immigrants in a country left that country would be like permanently screwed, you know, because immigrants are the ones that work their tails off, you know. But it is what it is, right? So in the comments section, let me know if you've gone through these experiences and what it's been like, how you survived, what your family went through, because something I'm absolutely disgusted by is I've personally known immigrants that got cancer, diabetes, and died because they couldn't handle the stress of the hatred that people flung at them. It's not funny, man. It's not funny at all. You know, I'm being serious about this.